Good morning. Thank you for having me. Well, yes, I think we're really pleased with the solid start to the year. You highlighted that. We're happy with that momentum that continues across all of our businesses with strong order intake. It was a record order intake quarter again, and this is on a high basis of comparison. Sales up as well, 13%. I mean, profit, yes, as you rightly mentioned, we had the sale of our SIL stake as expected. This is in line with our goal for net cash from proceeds of $2.5 to $3 billion. We're well on track to have that this year. But you're right, we continue to work through our Siemens Gamesa quality issues, and we saw that this quarter was a stable quarter, so as expected. And step by step, we're going to be looking at all of those quality issues and rectifying those.
When I look at the book-to-bill ratios everywhere in your operation, it pretty much gets tick after tick after tick, apart from Siemens Gamesa, where your book-to-bill is sub-1 now as well. Is there a world in which basically you just write off Siemens Gamesa and say, we're good at other stuff, but this is just not where we're at?
Listen, I think we need to fix the Siemens Gamesa issue. That's our first priority. Like I said, we're doing that step by step. But we also indicated at our Capital Market Day that we expected this, let's say, trough in orders. One is, of course, we've halted the sales on our 4X and 5X turbines as a result of this quality investigation or procedures that are going at this point. So that's fully expected. But looking at the other businesses, you're fully right. Our grid technologies business had an unprecedented quarter at almost four book-to-bill. The other businesses are really progressing well in all of their areas. This is due in part to, of course, our products and our solutions and what we're doing for our customers, but also in continuing that market momentum, that very positive market momentum that has contributed to this very solid start to our fiscal year.
Maria, before we move on from Siemens Gamesa, can I just ask you about the higher product cost that if you've got these contracts that are completed by clients, it's going to cost you, but also the ramp up around the offshore wind. Just unpick that for us and where we're at in the cycle.
Yeah, it's an excellent question. We have over just shy of $42 billion in backlog in our Siemens Gamesa business. This is also a record order backlog. Half of that approximately is in our offshore business. And as we said, we're ramping up across all of our facilities to really ensure that we facilitate executing those orders. So where do we stand? We stand that we're still ramping up. We still see that there's, let's say, challenges with those ramp up, but we're well on our way. We're progressing as we expect, step by step this year. Again, it's only quarter one, so there's still a lot in store for us at Siemens Energy.
Just looking at grid technologies, a big step up here in the percentage change you're expecting for full year 2024 versus the likes of 23 on the first quarter here at 32.9% on orders, a significant increase. What's driving the momentum here? Is it green transition? Is it AI? Just give us a sense of what's taking place in the motivation for grid technologies.
Yes, what's fueling that is, the various plans across the globe with respect to energy transition or green transition, as you just mentioned. So what we saw here in Q1 was a very strong European slice for quarter, but that's to say it's also happening in other parts of the world. But certainly for Q1, there were a few orders, a handful, that were here booked in Germany. But we anticipate that that will continue. That momentum in our grid technologies business will continue. I think it's no doubt that each and every country is looking at how do they progress their energy and their green agenda. And certainly our grid technologies business is excellently poised to really benefit from those programs. And you're seeing that in quarter one and hopefully continuing throughout the rest of our fiscal year.